Alright everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. So today I went ahead and strapped down these wires because one of the straps was coming out of the wall on the left corner on the north side, and then added these bigger J-hooks on the right side going to the right, and then up the wall. That J-hook is a little bit off, I see that now. But anyways, I got that strapped up to the unit, zip tied to the all thread, and then on the right side as well added a J-hook and got that wire in the hook supported, keep it a little bit cleaner, and then zip tied those as well to the all thread, stuck all those wires in. I got everything stripped out if I didn't do that yesterday. So I got this unit already, and then I hopped over. So I basically consider this a half room possibly, and then I went ahead and did I think 3 other complete units. So just kind of getting the basics of these, learning how to do these today, just getting everything squared away. So the first one took a really long time. The second one, I believe, took about 2 hours, and the third one took about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I will show you guys the whole process of how this works and try to explain it as best as possible. But this is the first unit that I completed because the first unit didn't have like the brain members, so had to skip that one. That was the only one that was missing. Of course, that was the one that I started on. So got everything installed in the second one, and we are leaving coils, little service loops, if you want to call it, or little coils of wire above the unit for spare, in case anything has to get moved or anything like that. It's always a safe idea to leave a little bit extra wire. And then there was a little makeup outside for the low voltage, and I'm not sure what that controller does or what that exactly does. I think it has something to do with water possibly. And there's a 3-foot whip, and that's way too short to reach pretty much any of these, so I have to extend that and add a wire and then wire nut that in the air. Here is the second one that I worked on, a lot better situation. The wire is just sitting really close to a beam, so it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. Strapped to the all thread again, going down through a 1/2-inch knockout, a black 1/2-inch bushing with no flap on it. A lot of people call that a butthole, at least the people that I worked with, a black butthole for the 1/2-inch bushing. And then there is a box on top about 6 feet away on the right side, which measures the temperature of the air in the HVAC vent, and that has a couple wires, and I have to pull a wire between that, so about a 12-foot wire, 6 foot away, wire for makeup on both sides. And then was also terminating the Cat 6, or actually the Cat 5, so I was terminating those on both ends. I haven't really done many of those, kind of still getting the basics down on that. I messed up on one of them, and so I called and asked. So basically when you make these up, you can't cross any of the wires. You have to untwist them in the wire jacket that you left stripped. So when you crimp it down on the jack, it's not smashing 2 wires together, if that makes sense. So I'll try to show you that if I have a picture of that later. I don't think I do. But basically you have to make sure your wires are not crossing each other and try to get it coming out of the jacket straight, and that's kind of hard. And here is the third unit that I did today, and the third and last. Another one, and then the next room over, I was starting to get this Cat 5. I was trying to land that one in the RJ45, and that wasn't really working out, and it was the end of the day, so I just cut the end of it off and have to restart on Monday. I'm assuming I'm back on this job site because they just taught me how to do these, and there's about 20 of these at least, and like I said, I'm only on my 3rd one, so I'll probably be doing this all next week. And here is the inside, what they look like. So you have to mount this kind of, I don't know what you even call this. You can correct me, but I'm just going to call it a brain for now. So you mount the brain in here, and then you screw it down on the left side, and then you mount the clamp on the right side and mount that onto or tighten that down to the black little twister right there, which opens the flap for the air. Down is closed, up is open, and then you have to set the 2 little screws for the max open and max closed. And then all the wires in here. There are the 2 blue wires which go on the bottom right, the back net, and then the 2 left wires. I already ran out of time, that's wonderful. On the bottom left, there's the 2 power wires for the 24 volt and the communication. And then on top, you have your Cat 5 on the right. And then you have one of this wire in here going onto the top. I forgot what that is for exactly. That goes to another 2 set of pins, and then the red wire gets extended down to the bottom for constant power. And then there was another wire, maybe that was, then the other wire was the temperature wire that you add in for on top of the box, which looks like this. So you drill a hole into the HVAC, and it has a little rod, about a 6-inch rod, that goes down and measures the temperature. There's 2 wires inside, 2 black wires, and so you have to run a 2 gauge 18 wire back to the little controller box or the brain, and then you have to tie those in, so that measures the temperature of the air inside of the ducting. So yeah, and then put the cover on. So there's a whole bunch of steps you gotta go through. It's just time consuming. It's really easy stuff. And there's the wire just laying on top going back to the unit. So you have your yellow wire, your Cat 5, your 2 white wires, your 2 blue wires, and then the black wire or extended white wire, 4 gauge, and then the 18.2 for the temperature. So there's about 6 or 7 wires total. Then here is the RJ45 Cat 5 Terminator crimper. So once you get everything made up on the jack, get them all in order, you stick that in there, and then on the back side, when you crimp it down, it cuts the extra wires off. If you're not familiar with RJ45s, you slide the wires through. You can check basically any Cat 5 like on your internet, and you'll see that they're all cut off. So you slide the wires through, and then you can cut them off. Makes it really nice. And here is the tester for that. And that tests if you did it correct, if there's anything wrong. And if there's anything wrong, then you have to redo it and fix it. And then it'll say pass. Once you turn it on, it'll say pass if you did it right. If not, it'll say something like open, or there'll be blinking numbers saying that those ones are wrong, and then you have to redo it and basically cut it off and start over. So either one side is wrong or both sides are wrong. So anyways, cool stuff, learning new things. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry there's a lot of information to go over. It's just hard to go over it in such a short amount of time. I try to slow the clips down and explain everything as fast as as best as possible, but sometimes I don't get the times just right, and I just have to go with it. I'm not gonna sit here and do 5 different takes just because I want to say something for 5 extra seconds or anything like that. So sorry, some of these videos sometimes seem like they're rushed and I'm just spitting out information, but a lot of information to go over. If I had more time, then I could sit and do one of these after work or something, but that would be like a 2-hour video, and no one wants to watch that. So or a time lapse or anything like that. But not that anyone's even interested in these at all, but it's interesting stuff. It's fun to learn new things, and they're super time consuming. So I think they're around 2 hours each. The first one took me a lot longer to learn it. But anyways, yeah, I should be doing this for the next week. So anyways, I was expecting it to be really dreadful and boring. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just crank these out, maybe like 1 an hour maybe, but it was more like twice that slow. So anyways, the day went by really fast. I'm really happy about that. It seems like the more time consuming stuff is, the faster the day goes. If I do a whole bunch of stuff and get a lot of progress done, then it makes the day go by slower, which is totally backwards, but whatever. Anyways, it was a good day. Yeah, just super chill, just working on these units by myself, listening to music. So yeah, it was a good day. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend. I will upload some videos for you guys over the weekend. I have 3 videos already uploaded. I just have to double check and make sure there's no mistakes. I need to watch them back. And then if there aren't, then I can just publish them over the weekend. I have 3 more videos on the electrical 101 wall out in the garage, so stay tuned for that. And have a great weekend. Like I said, for me, the weekend is begun. And then, yeah, check the description for anything else. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload or do live streams. Don't forget to like. I'd appreciate it to help out the channel. And we're going to be doing another giveaway soon for 6,000 subscribers and the 1 million views. So might just combine that in one, or separate that into 2 separate giveaways, or just do both giveaways on one video and just pick 2 winners. So let me know what you guys want in the comments below in this video, or I can post a little story on the YouTube discussion page, and then have everyone vote there as well, because that seems to be a good source of getting votes. Anyways, that'll do it, guys. Yeah, hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload or do live streams. That's it. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. Peace out.